my name's Ria and this is Jordan, my daughter. She's going to help me teach you the alphabet and sign language today. Let's start with some helpful tips for finger spelling. First one is to make sure that your palm is facing the person who's receiving the message so that they can easily read it and not ask so many questions. So if you're talking to her, your palm would be facing her to do the sign language. The second is you can use your left or right hand. It just needs to be towards the right and below your chin, and make sure your elbow is up against your body so you're not moving around when you're doing it, because that's hard to read too. The third is speed is not important. It's the clarity of the formation of each letter that matters. Okay, let's go ahead and begin. Let's start with the letter A. So you put your hand in a fist and make sure that your thumb is up against your first finger, because if you do it like this, that's actually S. So it has to be up like this so that they know that A. The second one is B. So you're gonna, like you're giving someone a high five, but put your thumb over. And then C, where you just make the letter C with your hand. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then D, you're gonna make a circle with these three fingers and make sure that this finger is faced up. And then E, make sure that your fingertips are actually touching the top of your thumb. And then F is you're going to make a circle with your first finger and your thumb. And then G is your first finger and your thumb facing to the side. And then H. So you're just going to put it's about like G except for your first finger and your middle finger facing to the side. And then I, you just put your pinky up in the air. So this thumb is going to hold down these fingers. And then J, you're going to trace the letter J in the air. So K, it's kind of like you're going to put these two and make sure that your thumb touches right here on this knuckle, or in like the kind of like the side. And then L is just with your first finger and your thumb. So with M, make sure it's like 3. So kind of like the cursive M, how it has 3 humps on it. It's just going to go over your thumb. And with N, it's just the 2, kind of like in cursive again, where there's only 2 humps. And then the letter O is just making an O with your hand. So with the letter P, it's kind of like A, but you're going to face it down. So with Q, if you remember how to do G, you're just going to face that down too. And then with the letter R, you just cross your fingers. And then S, like we said earlier, make sure that your thumb is over these fingers so that they clearly know it's S and not A. The letter T, you're going to put your thumb in between your first finger and your middle finger. And then the letter U is your first finger and your middle finger up. And then V, you just spread your fingers. And then W. And then X is you're going to, I could show you this. Make sure that your finger is bent. So she says that you can do it like this too. But as long as that finger's bent, then it's clearly X. And then Y. And then Z, you're just going to trace the letter in the air again with your pointer finger. Okay. Well, I hope this information was helpful. Remember that the key to memorizing the alphabet is practice, practice, practice. And eventually you'll become more comfortable using the letters, and then it'll pick up a little bit and go faster and faster each time you use them. But always remember that speed is not the priority, it's the formation of the letters.